Alright, so I'm just going to follow up with the video that I just had. First of all, I don't know where I read this, but let me get it out of the way. Someone said that, like, Yun is Alex's worst matchup. It's not. Chun is by far, hands down, the worst matchup. If you think Chun is easier for Alex than Yun, whatever Chun you're playing is total balls garbage. Like, there's just no other way to put it. If you're beating Chun with Alex consistently, you are better than the Chun, and that Chun is total doo-doo. Okay? So, just getting that out there. Alright, I'm just gonna go through the YouTube comments, go through the list. What is Sonic LR8 talking about using stomps to get out of the Aegis when it's in front of you and you're not blocking it. It's just risky, dude. It's a risk that I wouldn't want to take. I mean, stomp is so bad. When I throw out careless stomps, I mean, it's just parry bait. When it's something that easy to parry, I don't like risking that stuff on against Urien. That one hit parry kind of stuff is just, it's risky, man. I mean, you can do it in a pinch, but I would not rely on it at all. At all. Let's keep going. Who else is Mass Lurker? Best name on the comment section. How do you handle situations where Urien puts the Aegis out in front of you when you're not blocking it? And also, when do you consider jumping at Urien, and what do you do about Urien's neutral jump hard kick? Okay, this is a good question. How do you handle the situation where Urien puts you behind the Aegis and you can't get out, but it's not actually hitting you, it's not doing chip damage, it's not putting you on block, but you have little space to move, but you can't really go anywhere? There's a couple things. Because I play Alex, I like to jump back and bait him to come out, and I'll just try to parry his jumping fierce punch or whatever. And even if I get hit and I like bounce off the Aegis or something, he can't. Urien has a really hard time juggling Alex, and because Alex has good defense, that little couple hits when you get juggled by the Aegis it's no big deal. I'd rather get knocked down and let the Aegis waste time while I'm getting up than stay on the ground and potentially get high-low mix-ups into a juggle. And that's just kind of like, Jesus, how I do it with Alex. But I know you play Oro. Really, I suggest just blocking. Just blocking, and the only thing you should do is block, and if you smell a shoulder, go for it. Just get better at parrying shoulders. Parry shoulder, throw him, even though he's going to be canceling Aegis, reverse throw him, and then backdash out of there. I mean, really, it's hard for Oro in that situation, but what are you going to do? What was your other question? Also, when do you consider jumping at Urien? That's another good thing that, it's jumping in with Alex is like an art, okay? Well, not with Alex, but with a lot of people. Like, how do you get jump-ins? How do I hit jump-ins? Like, it's so, why would someone get hit with a jump-in? Well, this is what I try to do and how I try to land my jump-ins. When you're playing footsies and you're zoning, you're both at that range where, your normals, like if one or the other moves just forward a little bit, you're inside the other person's normal range. So what I like to do is, after playing footsies or after poking out something, getting them kind of used to that, I move just inside of their normal range. And after, I don't know, half a second, or whenever I think they realize that I'm in their normal range, I jump. I basically try walk into their normal range, bait their poke out and then hopefully simultaneously I'll be jumping, and then I'll come in with, chop, knee, slash, and that. But that's it. And then also, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but Horus just crazy, and I don't know what just happened. What else is there? And what do you do about Urien's neutral jump hard kick? Urien's neutral jump hard kick. If the Urien player is good and he knows how to use his jump hard kick, he can actually do it to where you parry and you can't punish it. Okay, with any character. Okay, so he can actually do it where if you parry it and you try to punish, regardless of your character, if he does it the right way, you can't punish it. So I don't even opt to parry it. I don't want to get beamed by that thing anyway. Alex has a good tool to deal with that. It's forward fierce. If you see them neutral jump, forward fierce them. I mean, it's just basically like the answer to that. And down fierce, which is decent at that too. It's just that they don't use a jump roundhouse and they fall straight, you don't hit them, and then you're stuck in recovery. So that's why I like to stick with forward fierce. Alright, let's see here. Simon, why do you prefer standing medium punch to EX slashes? Okay, I only use standing medium punch to slash when I'm punishing a small window of opportunity. So, like if they whiff a grab, like I want the fastest move I can possibly hit them with that will combo into EX slash, and that would be standing medium punch. Also, the hitboxes a little, I think it starts a little better or something like that. I don't know, and it's a frame faster, I think. That's just when you're you need all the help you can get as far as speed. So that's why I do it. Medium kick is good, but I only use medium kick when it's a guaranteed in a combo or if I'm meatying. And standing medium kick, close standing medium kick is really good for meaties. And maybe if I ever decide to play 3S again and record, then I'll show you some meaties. But let's see. Yeah, if you want to switch it up into your muscle memory, yes, you want to be able to simultaneously use one or the other. Know when to use either or. Standing medium punch is just that much faster, and you're going to need it in some situations, especially when you're trying to react to punish stuff like whiffed grabs, whiffed strongs, stuff like that. And medium kick is just the meat if you're gonna need that. I like to add Uriens. Love to jump in with that long ass hard kick, parrying, standing medium punch. EX knee attack is the answer to that. Yeah, that does work. For some reason I just never started using that. It's good, but there's been a couple times where I parried something and I went standing strong to EX knee. The standing strong hit, and the range was just a little odd to where the EX knee missed. And I've been bitter about it ever since, so I stopped using it. So that's how that worked out. Let's see. Jack. Man, you're just going crazy on here. Let's see. What do I do when I have Urien in the corner? Basically the same thing that I talked about in the other video. I mean, you start with that, and the more you gather about the person, you evolve from that. I like to do that whiff to see if they whiff a grab, headbutt, whatever. I mean, 9 times out of 10 they're going to headbutt because Urien players are just straight up scum anyway. So I also like to do max distance on their wake up. I do max distance, low, short, medium, or furious flash chop. Okay, if they block the crouching short and then do a headbutt, they get hit by the flash chop. If they block the crouching short and grab or do anything else, they'll get hit by the flash chop. If they're in the air, obviously it will reset them, or not. I'm just saying it's gonna hit them, and you're not gonna be able to combo after. But if they're on the ground, it will turn them around, and then you do EX shoulder. or EX Slash. What else are you talking about? No, I do not secretly wish Alex gets buffed in 3S Online. I don't want them to touch 3S at all. Don't touch it. The only thing I would be, if you're going to do anything, the only thing I would accept is just taking Chun completely out of the game. Just because I hate her that much. Okay? She's boring to watch, she's boring to play. If they're going to do something, that's the only thing I would allow. Otherwise, don't touch that shit. Mackenzie wants one against Makoto. Really, dude? Makoto is really just, you gotta play the player. There's no like real matchup like knowledge you need to know. It's, you need to parry forward occasionally and jump straight up occasionally. I jump up a lot. Jump parry up and down a lot, and forward parry occasionally. And I never put myself in a situation where when Makoto's in the corner and they're waking up, I never do like a meaty or something that they can parry to command grab. I'll like jump straight up, or I'll do something odd to where they can maybe hit me, but they can't hopefully do something that will get them into number 2 super, the wall dive. And thank your lucky stars if the Makoto's good and he picks number 2 super, because that weakens her game against Alex a lot. When Makoto picks number 1 against Alex, that's like, it's the way to go. I mean, that totally ruins Alex's advantage, okay? It just totally messes up. Don't do that! God damn it! But, yeah, if you're having trouble against Alex when you're Makoto, I mean, the guy's just in your head, and maybe you just need to learn your spacing better, and I would say pick number 1 super, because every time Kenai picks number 2 super against me, he gets raped. Hi, Ken. But he does a lot better when he picks super number 1. And also, you know, just learn the guy's style. When Kenai tries to rush me down, it doesn't work because I'm trying to rush him down, and I'm like, you know, brute forcing him. When he tries to be really retarded and you run away and do stupid gimmick stuff, that works a lot better. So that is that. I missed stuff again, but give me a break.